fashion drama. The show that none of us can live without. Dynasty. But tonight is more than a chance to see merchandise that will make you look, dress, smell, or dine like the wealthy Carringtons. It's a chance to meet one. Hi, we named her Crystal. She's beautiful. Gonna marry you?
Don't you mean when am I going to marry him?
Unbelievable.
Do I have to go?
Yes. Who are you?
I'm a writer.
Oh, no one important.
Well, here we go.
Mrs. Shapiro, I can't tell you what an honor it is for us to be hosting the premiere of your merchandising line. I have not seen this sort of turnout since the Beatles.
Do you think Alexis should be wearing some chiffon? Richard, where's my husband? Richard?
Let Mr. Shapiro in.
Richie? Richie, what happened?
Someone please let Mr. Shapiro in.
Richie!
Oh, my God! Oh! Let's get out of here!
Security, we have a situation. Hey! Where are you, security? We have a breach on the first floor. We are under siege. We have a breach on the first floor.
Look at these kids. Rich, beautiful, not a worry in the world. That's what we should be writing about.
Uh-huh.
The trappings of wealth and its effect on the American family. What are they gonna do when they grow up? Sue each other over the family fortune? It's classic drama. It's modern day I, Claudius.
Uh-huh.
This is the new American dream of the 1980s. This is what people really want.
I don't.
Well, not you, honey. You're an artist. You don't count. I'm talking about normal people.
Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Is it easier for you to go and buy things in the stores than it was 4 years ago? Is there more?
I have seen the numbers, but I think when we launch our new fall season, ABC is going to be right back on top. No, you're absolutely right. Most of our new shows are what you said. And that's why we're looking into new concepts, new themes for the 80s. Like what? Well, like greed and manipulation and sex and power and vanity. Now, I don't want to ruin the surprise for you, but it's going to make Dallas look like Sesame Street. But we're just waiting on the script. Of course. I'll send it to you the second I get it. Well, thank you, sir. We need a Dallas. Get spelling.
Why aren't we having the meeting at ABC?
We are. The man has 5 dramas on this season. I think it's safe to say that ABC stands for Aaron's Broadcasting Company. Thank you.
Right this way, please.
Welcome, gentlemen. Please sit down. You know my colleague, Les Markowitz.
Les?
Vince. Sit down.
Now, you're not here to cancel Charlie's Angels, are you?
No, of course not. Actually, we're here to pitch you a television show.
Well, the network is pitching the producer. Aaron, you have arrived.
You know, I don't know if you've seen the program, but you must be aware of the phenomenal success of Dallas. Now, we've done some research, and we think we've come up with something that's more exciting. Joe?
Fort Worth.
Actually, a bigger city than Dallas. More oil.
Coined by Will Rogers. Where the West begins.
Thanks, Aaron.
Okay,
Fort Worth.
we'll let you know.
Did you know that Fort Worth has more horse manure per square inch than Dallas? That's not a recipe for success.
Horrible pitch, inane premise. However,
Tell me you're not seriously considering this.
Dallas is missing it with their cowboy hats and their bolo ties. As an audience, you want their money. You don't want their lives. I'm talking about total wish fulfillment. A show with people who own their own football teams and have their own planes, their own yachts.
I always wanted a yacht.
I know.
We're in a serious economic crisis. You really think that Middle America wants to see another show about beautiful, rich people?
Yes.
Hey, how was the meeting?
Incredible. How's the script coming?
Percolating.
Well, hurry up. ABC said this is exactly what they're looking for.
Really?
Really, greed and wealth. They want to know if we can set it in Texas. Apparently, they got something for Fort Worth. Oh, I'll get it. You're right. Hello? Yes, this is Esther Shapiro. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And what would our roles be? Oh, I see. No. But thank you anyway. Okay, bye.
Who was that?
That was ABC. They wanted to know if we were interested in partnering up with Aaron Spelling.
What did you say?
Don't worry, I said no.
Oh. Why?
Because then it would be an Aaron Spelling show, darling.
And, what's wrong with that?
Because this is my show, our show. And I'm just afraid that somebody's gonna come along and take all the credit and make all the money on our sweat and tears. Now get back to work.
Oh.
When they call back, and they're interested in making us equal producers, that would be a different conversation.
How do you know they'll call back?
Because they really need this show. And I have all the negotiating power.
How do you figure?
Because, sweetheart, I've got you.
Aaron, can you hear us?
Perfectly, Vince.
Good. We just want to reiterate how happy we are to be working with such a wonderful team of producers. And while we're thrilled with the script, we do have a few thoughts that we'd like to discuss.
Fire away.
Well, first, there's the title. Oil.
What's wrong with oil?
Joe?
We tested it with other selections, and it came in 50th.
50th? How many names did you test?
50.
Our idea is, Joe?
Fort Worth.
It's not being called Fort Worth.
Thank you. This show has nothing to do with Texas. We're not making a Dallas ripoff.
Well, if you call it oil, Middle America will think you're making a show about people in turbans.
How about Dynasty?
What? I didn't hear that.
Couldn't hear either.
Dynasty?
Like the Chinese?
Shogun had remarkable numbers.
Shogun was Japanese.
Dynasty. As in a ruling family. A dynasty. Like the Carringtons.
Aaron? Will Middle America get it?
Yes.
Dynasty it is.
But you are my
So, the Stephen Carrington guy. He's gay, huh?
Is that a problem for you,
Al Corley. No. No, I think it's brave. To be honest with you, I wasn't really interested in playing any of the other characters. I just want to make sure that you don't want me to play him, you know, Queenie.
Just read him like a regular guy.
Cool.
Okay, let's have a look.
Dad, you're not listening to me. We're not just friends. Bart is my lover.
Next, Joe.
It was the issue you wanted to discuss about the homosexual character?
All right. I mean, how far over is he?
Richard.
Meaning?
Meaning I want to make sure he's not Liberace.
Don't worry, Vince. We cast a very masculine guy. He played college football.
And no kissing? Or hand-holding?
Oh, come on. This is 1980. You mean we can't show two guys holding hands? Look, before we start shooting, you need to know that this isn't some inane soap with beautiful people in beautiful clothes. We intend to explore real social issues, family issues. We see this show as a modern-day I, Claudius.
What the hell is I, Claudius?
Esther, we at ABC couldn't agree more. It's just that some of our sponsors feel uncomfortable with overt gestures of homosexuality.
Of course, Vince.
Good, good. Now, who are we getting to play Blake?
Once upon a time, there were 3 little girls who went to the police academy, but I took them away from all that, and now they work for me. My name is Charlie.
Cut. Good one, John. Growing a beard, huh?
No, haven't shaved. What's the difference? No one's ever gonna see my face on TV again.
Hello. Oh, hold on, Mr. Spelling. John, Aaron Spelling for you.
Hello?
Shame he's only doing voiceover. That's the best head of hair in the business.
I'll be right over.
What was that about?
I'd better shave.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. Well, won't get sexier than that.
She's got too much edge. Crystal is the moral compass of the show. She's got to be pure, innocent. What did you think, honey?
She strikes me as the type of actress who's going to ask me a lot of questions about her character. I don't like talking to actors.
Don't you like talking to actors, Richard? They're just people.
I'm not so crazy about people either.
Okay, who's next?
Linda Evans,
Why do I know that name?
Big Valley.
I never saw it.
Used to be married to that Lothario, John Derrick.
Oh, well, there goes Wholesome.
This is interesting. Ooh, got amazing energy. Yeah, but I'd stay away from Leos if I were you. That's if you want to have kids.
Linda Evans.
That's me. Sorry, I was doing her numerology chart. Brownie?
You bake brownies.
It relaxes me. I was nervous.
And cut. Can we do that again?
There's the Carringtons.
Two perfect people. Rich, beautiful, so wholesome you could vomit. I hate them.
Let's hope Middle America doesn't agree.
What do you think?
Kind of campy. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a hit.
It better be.
How does it feel to be the first openly gay character on a primetime drama series?
It's more than just an acting role. This is a chance to have a real impact on the way that America views gay people. My dream is that somewhere in Middle America, a working class guy named Lou comes home after a hard day at work, he watches our program, and maybe, just maybe, he'll think differently about two men being together.
How was work?
You know. Dad, you're not listening to me. We're not just friends. Bart is my lover.
What's this crap?
Some new show on ABC.
What are you talking about, Stephen?
Look Look at me, Dad. I'm gay. Country's falling apart.
I, Ronald Reagan, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of my ability,
And will to...
I don't know, Mr. Goldenson. I mean, sometimes these shows just take time. Now, I realize it's been 3 weeks, but Aaron Spelling won't let us down. I've just seen the overnight numbers, and Dynasty certainly is no Dallas, but, sir, I am addressing the problem as we speak. I don't get it. I just don't get it. We have a better-looking cast. We have sex and greed and manipulation. What is it about Dallas that makes them #1 and us 40th?
Sorry. Well?
Perfect.
Really?
Yeah, this is the perfect script to hand in if you want to go back to driving a truck.
Oh, God, Esther.
You want me to lie to you?
Do you have any idea how hard I worked on that script?
They're going to cancel the show, Richard. Now, we need something monumental. We need to make sure that they keep us alive. We need something with bite.
That has bite. Did you read the scene where Blake walks in on Steven and his boyfriend in the shower?
Do you think ABC wants a gay porn? Now, we need to go in a totally different direction. Maybe a new character. We need something that'll grab the audience by the throat and take us from 40th
Oh,
in
it's
the
my
ratings.
fault we're 40th in the ratings. I'm in here slaving away 14 hours a
Richard,
day.
it's nobody's fault. It's just the reality. Now, baby, I don't want to hurt you. You're a brilliant, sensitive, talented man. But if you don't come up with something to save this show, we're going to have to add unemployed to the list.
We love Alexis. I mean, she's the best character in the show, a female JR. Now, who's going to play it?
We have a casting call scheduled for later today.
Casting call? Now, you want a second shot, you got to bring me someone I can promote, someone huge, a star.
How about Elizabeth Taylor?
You think you can get me Elizabeth Taylor?
Absolutely. If not, Sophia Loren.
Okay, yeah, you deliver a big star to play Alexis, and we can talk about another season.
Great, we'll get right on it.
Oh, and one more thing. This gay character, Steven, ABC's under a lot of pressure. Are we done making statements?
Meaning?
Cure him.
How am I going to get Elizabeth Taylor to do this?
Forget that. How do you cure someone of homosexuality?
Hi, I'm Heather Locklear. Can you please tell me where I can find makeup?
In that trailer right over there.
Great. Thanks.
Have you read this, man? They want me to fall for a woman. Can you believe that? I mean, who the hell is Sammy Joe?
Please, I'll do anything. I'll drive to Malibu. I could be there in 30 minutes. Just let me sit down and talk to her. I'm sure I can convince Sophia to do this. Believe me, this is the role of a lifetime. Hello?
Any luck with Sophia?
Oh, please. Elizabeth?
I just had lunch with her agent at Spago. If you listen carefully, you can still hear him laughing. We shoot the courtroom scene tomorrow. What are we gonna do? I'll cancel the shoot.
Wait a minute.
The people call Alexis Morel Carrington.
Alexis.
Sugar, who did you end up getting to play Alexis?
Friend of Esther's. We covered her face in a veil. Buys us some time until we can figure it out.
You know, honey, I saw an actress last week on Fantasy Island who would be perfect. Now, what's her name? She's been around for years. Joan something.
Joan Collins, probably. Yeah, she'd be good for the part, except ABC wants someone with cachet.
What do you mean? You're the cachet babe. None of your shows have big stars in them, and they're all hits. They've just got you. Was Farrah Fawcett a star before Charlie's Angels?
No.
Robert Urich before Vegas?
No.
Stephanie Powers before Heart to Heart?
No.
Ricardo before Fantasy Island?
Cool, Esther.
Joan Collins? Who is Joan Collins? What's she been in? The Bitch? No, I'm sorry I missed that one. What else? The Stud. Esther, this is ABC, not Hollywood Boulevard. Now, either you bring me someone I can promote, or you can kiss a second season goodbye.
Well?
He's gonna have to think about it.
Vince, Aaron Spelling's on line 1.
Aaron, how are you? Well, what a coincidence. You know, someone else just mentioned Joan Collins to me. Mm-hmm. I think she's a wonderful actress.
Absolutely not. Why? Because it's awful. Of course I've read the script. Tell them I pass. And if you still want to be my agent, I suggest you be a little more discerning about the offers you accept.
Was that an offer for the stud too?
Watch it, Annie. I will have you know that I have worked with Paul Newman.
I know, and Gregory
Bob
Peck.
Hope, Kirk Douglas, Richard Burton. Hello? Why? Because Crystal is a total wimp, and I may play a bitch or a slut, but I don't want to play a wimp. I have to teach my daughter proper ethics. Who's Alexis? She isn't even in it. She doesn't have any lines. A female J.R. Really? Of course I can be as nasty as J.R., if not worse. Tell them I'll consider it.
Are we moving again?
Darling, Mommy's going to play a real bitch.
Welcome, Miss Collins.
Hi, I'm Linda Evans. I just wanted to say hi and welcome you to our set. I hope you like oatmeal.
Aren't you a darling?
I know how awkward it can be joining a cast in the second season, so if there's anything I can do, anything at all, please don't hesitate to ask.
Very sweet, thank you.
Okay, I'll see you out there. You're gonna be great.
Is she for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that perky? Dear God.
Hope I'm not interrupting. I just want to say hello. John Forsythe.
Well, hello. We're all finished here. Care for a drink?
Drink? It's not even 10.
I meant tonight.
I'll see you out there.
Miss Collins, they're ready for you.
Thank you. Skippy. What's his story?
Oh, you mean Mr. Forsythe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a really nice man. He's married. He
Thank
lives
you,
up in...
that's enough. Well, darling, this is your 9th life. Don't screw it up.
Quiet on the set. Oh,
picture. Speed. Roll sound. Rolling.
Action.
Not bad. Not bad at all, Esther. You have a pulse.
Thank you, Vince. That's very sweet of you to say. We have a pulse.
Let's not get crazy. You're still no hit. Not even in the same league as Dallas. Alexis is the key.
Exactly. The next few scripts are totally focused on her taking control of Colby Co. Now, I don't want to ruin any surprises, but we have some truly Machiavellian tricks.
The Italians, Esther. I don't want any Machiavellian or I Claudius crap. Now make it shocking. Something they'd never ever dream of doing on Dallas. Okay?
What did he say?
He wants shocking.
Shocking. What does that mean?
Oh, I love this one. But are the shoulder pads going to be that big? She's going to look like a linebacker.
This is the 80s. Trust me, Esther. Shoulder pads are going to be huge.
Oh, okay, you're the genius.
What the hell is this? A cat fight?
Oh, come on, Joan. It'll be fun.
Fun? You've got to be joking. First we had a pillow fight, now this. Female mud wrestling. Believe it or not, there are some lines even I won't cross.
I know, Joan. You are absolutely right. But the network has asked us to come up with something that's just going to grab the audience's attention.
What? And you think two women rolling around in the mud is going to do that?
Gay, huh?
I am going to throw you.
Take your hands off me!
Come on, get her. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there, Dottie.
Come in. Who's it from?
Our good friends at ABC.
Ha! Just put him with the rest.
Well, hang on a second. Hits don't happen every day. I want to stop and smell the flowers.
May I come in?
Oh, Al, hi. Come on in.
I wanted to talk to you about Sammy Joe. We got a major problem here, and if we can't sort
Al.
something out...
Al, I just spoke with ABC, and rest assured, they're thrilled with your relationship.
Right. But when I took this job on, I was under the impression that we were going to do something significant with Stephen. Something that was going to have an impact on the way that America views gay people.
Yes?
Hey, I'm not gay. But correct me if I'm wrong. Is homosexuality a disease that can be cured by a blonde bimbo in Daisy Duke shorts?
Not as far as I know.
Al, honey, sit down.
No, I don't want to sit down.
Please, Al. Sit down. Now, you're absolutely right. But the network wants to go in a different direction. And judging from the audience response, I can't say I disagree. People love your relationship with Sammy Joe. Is that so terrible?
Is that all this is? We find out what they're hungry for and we feed it to them? What about what's good for them? What about social change through art? This is a non-negotiable issue for me.
Oh, Al, you're in an oil rig explosion.
I caution you, Stephen. You will look different. The burns to your face were so severe, we had to do plastic surgery.
Who the hell is that? What happened to the gay guy?
Scene 54, take 14.
Action. Cut. Let's try that again.
Back to one.
Try to get into it, Joan.
I'm only so good, darling.
All right, let's take 5, everyone.
That's 5 minutes.
Les, there you are. A quick question for you, my good man. I'm putting a deposit down on a new house. And, well, with everything that's happening around here, I just wanted to check that everyone is happy with my character and his relationship with Alexis.
Lloyd, you just let me know when the housewarming is.
Ah.
Come in. Well, another one down. Network wants a new love interest for Joan. I believe the term they used was hunkier.
I think we have our Dexter.
Oh.
Why are you lying to see?
Watch it, Alexis.
Oh.
Or this.
Oh! It's about time.
Miss Collins is here.
Well, nice of you to join us, Joan.
Sorry, darling. I thought you wanted your alone time with Linda.
What does that mean?
Isn't this incredible? Here we are, voted the 3 sexiest people on television, and our combined age is over 150.
Now, John's making up most of that.
And smile.
Don't kid yourself, Joan. There are places even makeup can't hide.
Oh, really? Well, pick yourself up a copy of Playboy this month. Let me know where they are.
Playboy? That is so brave.
Disgraceful.
The last time I won anything was for the most promising actress of 1957. But time makes it all the sweeter. Thank you.
And Lynn? Yes,
You see this guy?
Hot dog, honey.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. How's that?
He's funny.
How's that look? Yeah. Look at that place, man.
Don't know why it's a mystery. The more I bleed, the less I see. There's a million souls trying to.
I was just invited to the White House.
It doesn't matter what you do. Love is gonna change.
You're getting me all wet.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't say I mind.
Time is flying, the world is crying. Can't get nowhere in this town. You can't fake it until you make it. Just live it up when you're down. Live it up when you're down. I'm feeling changes coming around. I'm feeling changes coming.
Mister?
Hello?
Green? It's the color of money.
Even early, actually, with this incredible bouquet of lilies and roses. And then I found out he's a gardener. I mean, they came from his own garden. The guy cut them before he came over. I thought, well, this is starting to go very well.
This is insanity. I have got letters from women all over the country wanting to know where Crystal buys her shoes, where they can get a Blake tuxedo. There's a woman in Argentina who wants to know about the Carrington shampoo. Hold on.
I know what we can do. Why didn't I think of it before? It's so obvious. Merchandising. Clothing, cosmetics, perfume. Red or white?
Either. Isn't clothing a little tacky? I thought we were making art.
Well, I'm sorry. I have some sad news for you, honey. This isn't your I, Claudius. But there's no reason why we can't use Dynasty to make art the rest of our lives.
When did you get your hair all puffed up?
Oh, Linda and Joan made me do it. It's too much, I know. I knew I couldn't pull it off.
It looks great.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, is everything okay?
Shut up.
Oh, Richard! What are you doing? What's the matter, honey?
Back.
Oh, God, down, baby, down. Come on. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Whatever possessed you to do that?
I don't know. It works all the time on the page.
This is real life.
I forgot.
This smells great. It's pure, innocent. We'll call it Forever Crystal. We'll charge $150 an ounce. Even if people don't buy it, it's free publicity and worth every penny.
Esther, I need to talk to you.
Oh, John, sure, of course. What's on your mind?
Alone, please.
Okay, look, I'll find you later. We got to talk about the betting. John, before you say a word, I've got a surprise for you. What's richer than royal and darker than midnight?
Is this a riddle?
Dynasty Blue. We've got our own color. Incredible, right?
Oh, I'm thrilled, Esther, thrilled. Now, if it's not too much trouble, I'd like to talk to you about the script.
Oh, Les, you're just in time. John wants to talk about the script.
Did you tell him about the color?
He's very excited. Come in, John.
So far in our first 4 seasons, I have endured several catfights, been slapped countless times, and had lines of dialogue come out of my mouth I never dreamed possible. But through it all, I've done my best to be professional. Not once have I complained about the scripts or the storylines until now.
Lady Ashley.
Lady Ashley.
John, please, have a seat. Please. I thought you'd want an affair and enjoy the complexities of Blake torn between 2 beautiful women.
There is only one beautiful woman for Blake, Crystal. Their relationship is the backbone of this show. It is the only remaining aspect that is decent and unadulterated. And when that's gone, so am I.
Oh,
John. There's no need to get hysterical. If you don't want Blake to have an affair, it's out. Gone, right?
Right, absolutely.
But before you decide, let me tell you who we cast to play Lady Ashley.
It's irrelevant. Now you know where I stand. And also know that I'm open to the possibility of a mine explosion. Now I have a wife and a tennis court waiting for me in Santa Barbara.
He's dead wrong. Do you know the kind of numbers we could get from an affair?
What do you want to do?
Well, we can't have a mine explosion. John Forsythe is Dynasty.
Well, if Blake won't cheat, maybe Crystal will.
Who could possibly steal Crystal away from John Forsythe?
Is that who I think it is?
Mr. Hudson, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Esther Shapiro, executive producer. I can't tell you what an honor this is for me. Giant has always been one of my all-time favorite films. Farewell to Arms, Strange Bedfellows, The Last Sunset. I've been in love with you for a very long time.
I think.
Well, this is Richard. He's a writer.
I'm also her husband. Nice to meet you.
Yes. Well, we'll give you some time.
Wait.
If you need anything at all.
All right.
Let's give Mr. Hudson some space, shall we? Back to work. Let's go. Back to work.
Cut! Get soft delight on rock.
Bring in another fill.
That man was my childhood idol.
Sexiest man alive.
What about me?
Oh, please.
More makeup for Rock. No, go ahead and really take it on me.
You know, they actually sell Rock Hudson masks in costume stores. Maybe I should wear that.
You look great, Chief. Okay, this is picture.
All right, quiet on the set.
Answer me honestly. How do I look?
Oh, you look heroic.
Really?
All I know is I'm about to kiss Rock Hudson.
Everyone ready? And action!
Second? What do you mean second? What the hell do we have to do to beat Dallas? And would you please tell me what is so appealing about Larry Hagman?
Vince, Leonard Golden.
I gotta go. Hello? Hello, sir. Which line?
Here.
Here? Ah, Mr. Goldmanson. What a pleasure to see you.
Vince?
Well, what brings you out to the West Coast? Business or pleasure?
Well, for some of us, it's a pleasure to do business.
Have you seen the overnight numbers? Dynasty's #2 in the ratings.
Yes, I saw that.
And I assure you, by next season, we're going to be #1.
Oh, Vince, we have some of the best numbers in ABC history.
Well, that's terrific to hear, sir.
It's not terrific, Vince.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
Vince, you know how much our affiliate KABC in Los Angeles is worth?
Well, I don't actually have those figures.
About $1 billion, give or take. You know how much our stock is selling at?
About $2 billion.
2.3. But just one of our stations is worth $1 billion. What does that tell you?
We're considerably undervalued.
No, we are prime for a hostile takeover. You know, I've run this company for 34 years. The thought of it being bought by some raider and sold into pieces makes me sick to my stomach. I'm happy Dynasty's #2 in the ratings, Vince. That's very good. But very good isn't going to cut it. Either we own the top 5, or we can all start looking for a new job.
We need to talk about Dominique Devereaux. We're getting fan mail. People are confused.
What's confusing? She's Blake's half-sister.
Because, Richard, she's black.
That's right. She's the illegitimate daughter of Tom Carrington and his housekeeper, Millie.
It is important to my husband, and it is important to me, that we continue to take on socially relevant issues.
Fine. We need to talk about the budget. You realize you're spending over $40,000 a week for wardrobe?
The audience has become extremely sophisticated, and the wardrobe has become another character.
Fine. Well, what about this? $500 for beluga caviar.
We are seen, my dear, in over 40 countries. We have a responsibility to be authentic to an international audience.
You have grown women mud wrestling.
And that is real for the world of our show.
Sorry I'm late.
We were just going over the budget. The show's average cost is over $1 million. Makes it the most expensive show in history.
Congratulations. Another milestone. Joe, these are creative people. Our job is not to interfere, but to create an environment in which they can feel safe and comfortable to make their art. Having said that, we'd like another Dynasty.
What?
Yeah. A spin-off, something even juicier. I don't care what it costs, just go make another hit.
Oh, is that all?
No, for God's sake, do something to beat Dallas.
Leonard, hold up. How are things over at ABC?
Good. Capital cities?
Couldn't be better. Hey, you, want to join up? On the course, play together.
Sure. Why not?
$115 a share. I simply can't go any higher.
Again, I can't even have a conversation below $120 a share. I'm sorry.
120. It's only trading at 70. 116.
Hey, I'm putting. 119.
117. That's it.
You know my wife's favorite number is 18.
Done.
I'm exhausted, Esther. How are we going to write a new show? You realize that means a whole new cast? It's not just names, it's backstories, it's conflict, it's plot,
All
it's...
right, I'll call Aaron and I'll tell him we can't do it. No big deal. Aaron Spelling's office, please. That new management at ABC, they'll just hire somebody else to write a ripoff of Dynasty. Probably air their idiotic Fort Worth. Yeah, I'm still here. Would you tell him it's Esther Shapiro? Thank you. It's a shame, though. Because I can guarantee you, we will never, ever have this opportunity again. Not in this lifetime. I was just hoping we could provide ourselves a little nest egg. Little health insurance in our old age.
All right, enough. Stop pretending you're on the phone.
I resent that. I am on the phone.
You expect me to believe you're going to tell Aaron Spelling you can't do something? Those words aren't in your vocabulary, so I'll do it. I'll try, Esther. But I can't promise anything. I'm just warning you that I'm feeling very, very, very overwhelmed.
Duly noted. Okay, what have you got for an end-of-season cliffhanger?
Okay, this is the...
Wait, Marta, vamos, por favor. Gracias.
She doesn't speak English.
So we think. It's not her fault if a tabloid offers her more money than she's made in a year. Money tempts everybody. Okay, what do you got?
Blake hurts his back. He takes medication, muscle relaxers. In his codeine-induced fog, Alexis comes in and rapes him.
John won't allow Blake to cheat.
It's not cheating, it's rape.
Oh, it's not suspenseful enough. It needs to feel like you can't wait the summer to find out what happened. Besides, theirs is the love that lasts forever. At least that's the way we're promoting the perfume. Okay? You'll come up with something. Keep working.
What about a murder?
Seen it.
Excuse me, may I borrow her for a second?
I'll be right back.
Sure. Okay, how about this? A massacre.
What do you mean?
A total annihilation. The entire cast killed.
Can't kill everyone?
Well, that's just the thing. You have to tune in next year to see who lives and who dies. We can have a sprawling shot of the carnage, epic, like a painting.
That's not bad.
Really?
No, we could set it in some distant location.
That's easy. The family's overseas examining oil mines. Suddenly there's an explosion.
No, they're overseas for a wedding, a royal wedding. That way we can dress them up.
So it's a wedding in some politically unstable foreign country. Suddenly there's a coup and everyone is killed.
We could get rid of a few extraneous cast members, cut down on costs. I'm loving this. Okay, where? What country?
Ready for me?
Okay, coming.
France.
No, it's too on the nose. Needs to feel more obscure.
Austria.
You say Austria, I think schnitzel. I want to think glamorous.
Stade.
Too sticky.
Nigeria.
Too African.
Where the hell's Moldavia?
I have no idea.
Do you think we get to go?
Finally, I get to kick some ass.
Okay, now the commandos have come crashing in through that window. Dexter, you're gonna race in and dive on the guy with the gun.
Shouldn't I be in fatigues here?
No.
What about a beret?
There's a problem with Catherine Oxenberg. She doesn't want blood.
What's the problem, Catherine?
I don't want any blood. It's my wedding.
Sorry, babe. Everyone gets blood.
Yes, well, I don't want it. Does this mean my character is dead?
Don't know, dollface. Okay, now we need the Moldavian royal family framed up here. Can we get some more blood over here on Alexis?
More blood!
More blood over my dead body.
I think that's the idea, babe.
I am going on record as saying the Moldavian massacre is ridiculous. If they'd wanted a road trip, we should have gone to Beverly Hills.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh, I think it's fun. Put some more of that gooey stuff over here on me.
7 years ago, I was working with Pacino. not the hair.
Yeah, good. Just a touch more.
More blood.
I hope they don't put more of that stuff on me. I want to come back next season.
Can we get some more blood over here on Heather?
More blood on Heather.
Oh, God.
What do you think, Esther?
Let's do it.
Roll camera.
B. Here we go. This is picture.
Down.
Rolling. Quiet on set.
Moldavian Massacre, Scene 4, Take 1.
And action.
I, Amanda Bedford Carrington, take Prince Michael of Moldavia to be my lawful wedded husband.
And now, Michael, Prince of Moldavia, do you take Amanda Bedford Carrington to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
And now, with the power vested in me, by the providence of God and the laws of the Kingdom of Moldavia, I pronounce you to be husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Dieta jest. Должна быть другая Молдавия.
브레이크 해서 왜? 브레이크 해서.
Maybe wrong.
What's that?
Oh.
Oh my God! Is Alexis dead?
One, two, three.
I'd just like to thank everyone. We wouldn't be here today without the contributions of each and every one of you. Oh, I'm just so happy. At long last, we're the #1 show on television.
Ronald Reagan won re-election by the largest margin in United States history, has an approval rating of over 60%.
Joe, come on in. Grab a t-shirt.
We have a situation.
Bad?
Very.
Hello, this is the executive producer of the #1 show on television speaking. Oh my God. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Oh, what's wrong?
Rock Hudson has AIDS.
Hi, Jim. How are you? Hi. Aaron?
There you are, Linda.
How are you? What are you doing here?
You know, there's something I really need to talk to you about. Let's go over somewhere where it's quiet. Okay. Thank you.
Aaron, are you firing me?
Of course not.
Okay, good.
Linda, there's no easy way to say this. Rock Hudson has AIDS.
What? Oh, no, that's impossible. He was the biggest sex symbol in the world. I just saw him. We kissed.
Darling, you're being taken advantage of. If it doesn't bother you, it certainly doesn't bother me.
No, it bothers me, Peter. I am Dynasty. I'm on every magazine cover in the world. Don't you read the Times? I put the nasty into Dynasty. Throw a rock and there's not a man out there who doesn't want to have me. Or a woman who doesn't want to be me.
Well, clearly, you have a sense of your own worth.
Believe me, if I hadn't signed that damn contract, I just can't bear to think about it. I just have to convince myself that I'm a professional. And I'm very well paid.
Not as well as John.
Really?
When are we gonna find out if Linda's okay?
She's at the doctor now. We have another problem. Joan, she's having back problems.
Back problems or bank problems?
I imagine if we came up with a lot more money, she'd be magically cured.
Not a chance.
But we've created a whole season of storylines for her to become Queen of Moldavia. You realize we'd have to rewrite everything.
No, we won't.
We start shooting today. Nice of her to have left it till the last possible second.
Well, she and her little Prince Charming thought they'd have us by the cojones.
Don't they?
Not mine.
I don't understand what I'm doing in this scene. Shouldn't these be Joan's lines?
Don't know, sweetie. Orders came from upstairs. Everyone places. This is picture.
Okay, everybody settle. Quiet on the set.
My God, Linda, I just heard. Are you okay?
It's all right, John. It's all right. I just spoke with my doctor, and he doesn't think it could be transferred through kissing.
Oh, thank God.
Is John in this scene?
I think this is real life.
John, can you give us a second? This is picture.
Oh, of course, I'm sorry. Wait a second. Why is Linda in this scene? This should be Joan.
We know. Please step aside, John.
Roll camera.
Here we go. This is picture. Okay, and hop in there, Linda.
Sound.
Good. Rolling. Here we go.
Tails blade.
And action.
Thank you for coming, Mrs. Carrington. I wanted to discuss a business deal between Colby-Co and Moldavia.
But I don't know. Why is he talking to Crystal about this?
Colby-Co is Alexis's company.
Yes, but we were unable to discuss certain details with Alexis. She's beyond talking.
Beyond talking.
I don't get it.
Beyond talking.
Dear God.
This number's gonna make me happy?
No.
Don't tell me Miami Vice.
Worse. We're practically getting beat by 4 old women that live together.
Give me that. Is this accurate? Call Esther. I want Alexis back.
No. This was not about greed. This was a victory for women's rights. Why should a man be paid more simply because of his gender? Being Joan Collins is a very expensive undertaking. I can't exactly walk into a department store and buy something off the rack. People have an expectation that I am Alexis. I can assure you it's a brand.
Vince, will you calm down? I have no idea why Dynasty's numbers are sinking now that Alexis is back. I guess the audience is fickle. Vince, relax. We're leaving Moldavia. We've got all new storylines. Yeah, well, like what? Just a second, okay? Honey, give me a storyline.
Crystal's evil twin.
Crystal has an evil twin?
Yes, and she's involved in a plot with Sammy Joe to kidnap the good Crystal and keep her in a secret dungeon while she, the evil Crystal, sleeps with Blake.
Doesn't Blake notice that it's not his wife?
Nope.
Why not?
I guess he's a bit of a moron.
Vince, I'm going to send the script over to you. It's kind of complicated. Okay, bye. Richie, let's go for a walk. Okay, honey, what's the matter?
I can't write.
What do you mean?
There's too much going on. I can't focus. I need space. I'm not thinking clearly. The other day I forgot my address. I have to look on my driver's license.
Honey, I know you're feeling a little pressured, a little crazed. We all are. But I need you now. Now, this is the time to dig in. If LA's too busy for you, get out of town. Go someplace peaceful. I'll buy you a cabin. Someplace where you can be alone with your thoughts.
That's just the thing. I'd rather be away from my thoughts.
Richie, you've been sharing what's in that head with 120 million people all over the world. I mean, finding a place on this planet away from Dynasty is going to be quite impossible. It's going to be okay.
We need to talk. It's important. Richard, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be writing?
Are we done here, honey?
We're done.
Okay. I'm calling our realtor today.
Great. Okay.
What is it?
It's Catherine Oxenberg. She's not feeling well.
Let me guess. Back trouble.
I don't understand. What happens to me?
Simple. You get your butt in a mangled car, we shoot it. Can we get some blood in here, please?
Blood? Blood on this
Sorry, babe, that's how it goes.
Roll camera.
No,
Speed.
Sound. Rolling.
Cue the smoke.
Oh, I liked her.
Come on, honey. Keep writing.
Oh, Crystal.
Yes, darling.
I thought Crystal was locked in the dungeon.
She was. I think that's her evil twin sister.
Man, this show sucks. See what else is on.
So let's get to the facts. The charge has been made that the United States has shipped weapons to Iran.
It's because of the Colbys. You're spread way too thin.
It's Moldavia. It's all because of Moldavia.
Need I remind you that Moldavia is the reason we went to #1?
Maybe if you spent more time focused on your scripts instead of selling bed sheets and Eternal Crystal.
Forever, Crystal.
The point is, Esther, people have stopped watching. Esther, I'm going to be frank with you. ABC, in its new structuring, needs this show now more than ever, as do some of us personally. I mean, look around you. People are scared to death of getting canned. I mean, it could be a bloodbath out there. Now, drastic times call for drastic measures. Moldavia was a mistake. I think we can all agree to that. So, we have an idea. We'd like for you to go on national television and issue a formal apology.
An apology for what?
Moldavia. Oh, and while you're at it, you might as well apologize to America for Crystal's evil twin sister.
Let me get this straight. You want me to go on national television and say, hi, my name is Esther Shapiro, and I apologize for Moldavia?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Well, we've got to do something, Esther. We need our audience back.
Vince, you'll get your audience. What is that?
What?
That. Spelling plans to go public?
I have no idea, Esther.
We had
Get
an
back in here.
understanding.
Joe.
So we're clearing away in the basement for the bowling alley.
Wait, the bowling alley can't be in the basement. The skating rink has to be in the basement.
Then where's the bowling alley go?
Well, where is it in the White House?
Excuse me, Candy. Aaron, take a look at this.
What is it?
Read. Esther thinks she's entitled to some of the profits from you going public.
$180 million lawsuit? Esther.
Peter, I am sick of discussing this.
Darling, I was only looking out for you. It was all about the ratings Barbara Walters was going to have from interviewing you. I thought she should pay for it.
That's ridiculous. Barbara Waters doesn't pay anyone.
Well, that's the difference in our mindsets. To me, you're not just anyone.
Peter, I told you to leave me alone. It's over. Am I going to have to call security?
Okay, Joan, if you just sandwich yourself in there beside John. Thank you.
Nice of you to join us.
Sit on a sharp spike, darling.
Aaron?
Esther?
Les?
$180 million, Esther? Can't you just settle this?
Everyone ready? It's the 150th episode. Everyone say, money!
Money!
As I told this committee several days ago, I never personally discussed the use of...
What, they canned you? Oh man, that's totally unfair. You know, in these situations, they always need a scapegoat.
I didn't get canned. I got promoted. It's a crazy business. Up, please. Good luck with Dynasty.
Mr. Fletcher, could you sign this, please?
Winston!
You know what? I'm not going to deal with this right now. You tell him I call him back.
Congratulations, I just heard the good news.
It's Mr. Fletcher. Have you caught an episode of the Colbys recently?
No, sir.
Yeah, you and the rest of America. The storylines are unbelievable. What's next? Aliens? And if Dynasty's numbers get any lower...
We're not performing that badly. I mean, You know, the show's still in the top 25.
Not when you consider it in terms of cost. ABC stands to lose millions this year. What we need are fresh ideas, fresh shows. We're heading into a new era. Now, you mark my words, ABC will no longer stand for Aaron's Broadcasting Company.
Fix that.
Gee, I don't know, honey. Maybe I should apologize to ABC for 6 years of Charlie's Angels, 9 years of Love Boat.
You made that network. You'll make another one.
7 years of Fantasy Island, 6 years of Heart to Heart, 5 years of Starsky and Hutch, 6 years of Hotel, 5 years of TJ Hooker.
Don't let Winston cancel us. We're not doing that badly when you consider how many shows there are on television. No, that's not a bad number. Now, come on, trust me, the audience is coming back. Why don't you hear what we have for a cliffhanger?
Esther, we need to talk.
I'll call you right back, Joe. What can I do for you, John?
Well, perhaps I've read one too many of these and I'm going a little loopy. But does it say that I'm remarried to Alexis?
Yes, and let me explain.
Oh, I think you'd better.
Just listen, John. Blake suffers from amnesia. Now, in his delusional state, he actually believes that it's 1965. This way, he can live happily with Alexis while at the same time not be unfaithful to Crystal.
Amnesia. I see. Look, maybe this hasn't dawned on you yet, but this ship is sinking. Somewhere along the way, maybe it was with the clothing line, or Moldavia and the maniacal pursuit of toppling Dallas, or the disaster that was the Kobe's. But somewhere, Esther, somewhere, we have lost total respect for our audience. An audience that's been very good to us. Look, I know it doesn't have to be Shakespeare, but this is complete insanity.
Oh, John, listen.
Now, I will do my part as a professional actor and play the character whichever way you decide. But my request is this. Let us go down with a little dignity.
John, we're not going down.
Joan Collins, who is worth millions and millions of dollars, is divorcing me, and now I'm homeless.
Oh.
Please, Joan Collins, be decent to another human being. Don't let Alexis win your heart.
This is better than the crap on her own show.
Miss Collins,
Joan, you be looking for a new husband?
No, now I think I'll start looking for a wife.
Good night.
Oh, hi, Miss Evans.
Hi.
I was,
Can I see that?
It's a stupid magazine.
Please. Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Night, everyone. Night. You all right?
Oh, uh-huh. No, I'm great.
What rubbish. One of these magazines said you and I hated each other, had catfights all the time on the set. Another said I was having an affair with John. Well, that I didn't mind because I knew it would really piss him off. You know, I could do with a drink. You? Yeah. I was 17. He was a huge star. He drugged me and had his way with me on our very first date.
God, what did you do?
Darling, I married him. Wonderful way to find out about love.
Try living with John Derek. Sheepskin rugs, roaring fires. I used to think all men had nothing better to do than spend 6 hours preparing for lovemaking sessions. Then he found a younger version, and I had to start over with the men of 6-minute lovemaking sessions.
6 minutes? That's a marathon.
At least you have your children.
Yes, they're the ones you keep. They make it all worthwhile.
I never thought I'd be 45 years old and not have a family. No children. I may not be the loneliest woman in Hollywood, but sometimes I don't feel very far off. As I was sitting there, right before I had my meltdown, I decided, wait a second, who cares what people think of me? And if they want to see Linda Evans as a lonely, pathetic woman, fine, I don't give a... You know what? I'm done with all of it. It's time I stopped caring about other people and started caring about me.
Good for you.
That's why I've decided to leave the show.
What? You're leaving?
You can have Blake all to yourself.
Well, it won't work. It'll fall apart without you.
Maybe. And I'm sorry for that, but this is what I want. And right now, that's the only person I'm interested in pleasing.
I can understand that. Good luck, darling. Thank you. I propose a toast. To the two sexiest women on TV.
I'm not listening to another word. Look, listen to me, please. Just listen to me.
Find a job yet, honey?
Nope.
I hate those rich bastards.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys. We'll be in touch. 30-something. I love it. Their characters are real people, not super rich, greedy Carringtons. The 80s are over. We need a changing of the guard, a new tone for television. What do you got?
3 shows in the top 10.
Dynasty? Give me that. What is that? Is that a 5? 57th? Oh, man, that's pathetic. Cancel it.
I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
Okay. Bye-bye.
You want any of this, Mrs. Shapiro?
No, no, thanks.
When President Reagan left office, the country, which when he inherited it was the largest creditor nation in the world, became the world's largest debtor nation. Will that be the former president's legacy? Only time and the economy will tell.
Nine years, 218 episodes, and it's over.
Thank God. Amazing.
What?
That the two of us made the most glamorous show on television.
I'm going out of my mind. It's too sunny out here. Every day blends into the next. I'm moving back to London. Or at least when you're feeling miserable, it has the decency to rave.
Something? 30-something? I don't get it. What's so engaging about watching a bunch of yuppies whine for an hour?
Come to bed, honey.
And they're ugly.
Yes?
I'm sorry. I live next door and the music was very... I'm Yanni.
Linda.
For the first time in 25 years, I don't have a show on the air.
You know what I regret the most?
Suing me?
No, settling with you. I used to get bags of mail from women all over the country. People who stood by us for almost a decade. And to end it with a cliffhanger, Blake bleeding to death on the floor, Dex and Alexis crashing off the balcony, it's insanity. And disrespectful. I feel like I let them down.
So, why don't we set it right?
What do you mean?
End it properly. A final reunion show. We'll bring the whole cast back and tie up all the loose ends.
You think the network will go for it?
Let's go in together and find out.
Oh, what do you mean? You're actually going to walk into ABC with me?
Well, I figure I should see the offices I built.
So I have to tell you that we're really not interested.
If I could just interrupt for a second, I just want you to know that we are not going over the top in any way, creatively or financially.
All we're talking about is tying together the loose ends.
And giving something back to our audience who stuck by us through all the craziness. The whole cast is willing to come back at reduced salaries.
And I have a lot of provocative ideas, controversial ideas.
Commercial ideas.
That too.
I promise you, this will be the most cost-effective programming you put on all year.
Look, the problem is, I never really liked you. I'm sorry. Did you say something, Aaron?
Me? No. No, I was just listening to one of the best pitches I've heard in a long, long time. Sorry, you were saying?
It's just that we here at ABC always felt guilty about leaving our audience hanging. It's just that I'm not sure if a 2-hour Dynasty reunion show is what Middle America will want right now. Will they?
Mark it, and action.
Are you happy, Stevie? Do you love each other?
Yes.
Then I'm happy for you. But the way I feel about Crystal is the way you feel about Bart.
And cut. Quiet, please. This is picture. Mark it. And action. Thanks. You ready, ladies?
Coming.
Like a stunt double, Joan?
What the hell? Got a few shots I'd like to get in this time.
Union movie scene 40, take 1. And action.
Oh! Oh! You crazy cow! You have...
And cut.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
You realize that Dynasty will be the first thing mentioned in all our obituaries.
Oh, honey, what a nice thing to say.
We were the biggest show on earth. We defined a decade.
Now, thank God, it's someone else's turn.